Hello, partners. I'm very happy and excited to meet you all today. Today, we will talk about the professional services capabilities and offerings that we have built over last about 1.5 years, 2 years, which complement the huge portfolio of our solutions and technology and products that you have seen in the presentation of Jayant. And our endeavor is to grow together with all of you. All our offerings and our services are tailored and structured to fit to the purpose of your customers and your requirement. So we will sell with you and grow with you in this journey. Let me open my slides here. So the first set of services that we are going to talk about today is core infrastructure services, which is around the most prevalent and standard technologies and brands that you are working with, such as compute, network, security, storage and backup, enterprise software, and so on. And all the leading brands that you are already working with, such as IBM, Dell EMC, HPE, Cisco, Juniper, Fortinet, Red Hat, and so many others. So we cover this entire gamut of core infrastructure services in a very holistic manner, starting with the assessment. What is your requirement? What does your customer want? How does your customer want the services to be designed, solutioned, and delivered? We start there. Then we do the designing. We help you in the deployment cycle with our available skills and resources. And if there is a requirement, we can provide you the support and the managed services. There is a training services that we offer. I will come to that in the subsequent slides. And we wrap it all around with our project management services. And if required, we complete the entire IT disposal services as a very standard practice, which is available from our CLS services portfolio. So what do we do here? As you can see in the slide, we start with the installation services, which are very fundamental, can be very basic, such as unboxing, rack mounting, power test, and so on, loading the operating system. And it can go at a very high end with things like platform migration, integration with other systems, cloud migration, hybrid cloud setup, and so on. In the support services, we offer the entire range of support, whether it's on-site support or remote infrastructure support, the operating system and the system level support, and we cover it up with a 24/7 support desk, which I'm going to speak about slightly later. And as I said, we wrap it around with our project management services as an overall part of a standard practice. And it can also be taken by you all as a standalone project management service if you feel that is where you need help and assistance. Moving on to my next set of services, which is our very exciting education and training services. We are one of the largest global provider of education and training services. And we are authorized education and training service providers for so many large technology brands that you see some of the logos in the slide. And some of the stats in this slide speak for themselves. Our training services, the delivery models are absolutely flexible. They can be virtual, instruction-led. It can be on-site at a customer place. It can be an e-learning module. All combinations are possible. And we can also provide you a very, very customized, fit-to-purpose training services if your customer needs that. Typically, whenever you are bidding or you are working on any opportunity, which is a large and complex opportunity, especially in the new technology areas, such as cloud, cybersecurity, automation, artificial intelligence, machine learning, application development. The customer needs a lot of training services for their workforce. And that's where you can position Ingram Micro Education and Training Services as a value addition and as an edge to your overall value proposition. Moving on to our third most exciting service offering, it's more of a platform rather than an actual service. It's called Ingram Micro Link. Ingram Micro Link is a platform, it's a portal which are only to be used by our Ingram Micro resellers and partners. This portal is only for services. No product transaction is to happen here. You can typically think of it as a marketplace or as a e-procurement site all combined into one place where all our hundreds or even thousands of partners meet and avail services from one another. It is very, very possible that all our service partners like you all have very good capabilities in services. But it is also possible that all of you are not having the skills as well as geographic reach to deliver services to your customers at all times. That's where this portal can come handy, where you can avail services, you can augment skills from any other service provider. And if you have to deliver a service in a location or a geography where you don't have your presence, you can augment or you can avail that service at some clicks in the portal. This service comes with the assurance and backing of Ingram Micro quality, and the commercial transaction is end-to-end protected and managed by Ingram Micro. So all the partners like you all are assured that you are dealing in a very secured and transparent mechanism. If you are not a member of Ingram Micro Link yet, we will highly recommend that you get in touch with your account manager or follow the link given in the screen to become a member today. Now I'll move to the most exciting service offering from our side, which is cybersecurity services. Our endeavor is to build a world-class cybersecurity services organization which can provide you, all our partners, with the best-in-class cybersecurity services. The way we have structured the entire cybersecurity services portfolio is in 3 service lines, which are called I am Smart Assure Services, I am Smart Secure Services, and I am Smart Protect Services. Now let me explain what happens in each of these service lines. The Smart Assure Services are more about services which are around assessments, awareness, training, and reviews and reporting to customers about their risk postures and risk profiles. These services are typically vendor and technology agnostic, and these are more towards the consulting services. And these services are highly appreciated by customers who are unsure about their risk profile, risk posture, and thinking about what to do next. Some customers who are highly into the regulated industries, such as insurance or healthcare, there are compliance requirements like HIPAA or PCI DSS in case of FSI industries. We have full-scale compliance assessment services for compliances such as HIPAA or ISO 2000 or PCI DSS. So you can avail these services from us. We also utilize Ingram Micro IP, our own tools, which we have developed indigenously within Ingram Micro for delivering some of these services, as well as we use the market leading tools which are available. The second part of the service line, which is the smart secure services, this is more about helping you all and the customer in deploying the right solution and the right technology. And the areas that we cover are endpoints, network, email, data, cloud, and security operations center, build up of all this installation, configuration, and deployment. And this can be a single technology, this can be multi-technology, this can be a combination of all of this. The third service line is I am Smart Protect Services, which is basically about the maintenance and support, which we provide from our 24/7 support desk and support center. And we provide managed device support and security services support. If required, we can also provide on-site engineers for skill provisioning if there is a demand or a requirement from a customer. So any cybersecurity services requirements which you may be having in any of these areas and even beyond, which you feel you should check and go back to your customer, please consider us to assess your requirement and give you a solution. Moving on to some new and upcoming exciting offerings, which are soon to come to you from us. Some of them are already ready and some of them are coming soon. The first one, which I briefly touched upon, is Ingram Micro Support Desk for partners. We realized that in the service support mechanism, the need for a support desk is absolutely critical. And barring some big partners who have good service capability themselves, who are larger organizations having a lot of customers, serving a lot of customers, barring them, many partners across the country, they do not have a proper setup for support desk. So we have come up with a solution. We have set up a support desk which is 24/7 operational, follows the standard processes like ITIL, ITSM. It's completely manned 24/7 and it is available. It supports most of the standard server, storage, network, and security technologies at an L1 level. And we can also augment that at an L2 or L3 level if the customer requires that. It can also do support coordination with the OEMs if the devices which are in support are in warranty situation. And it can also do RMA, that is the parts management coordination with the OEM. And the good news is all of these services are available in a very easy and flexible structure, which can start at a very small per call model to a very large ongoing fixed model. So our recommendation is, if you do not have a state-of-the-art support desk with tools and with all the ITSM, ITL processes, reports, dashboards, please consider our support desk, which is available for you. And it is already up and running, and you can start using it from today. Moving on to our next set of very exciting offering we are coming up in the services is our automation services. Automation is high on the agenda of every CEO, CIO, or CXO today. And it is not seen only as a cost optimization tool, but as a very important tool for improving efficiency. We already work very, very extensively with automation technology providers such as UiPath. And to help our partners and customers, we are coming up with a lot of service offerings in this area. The first set of services that we are bringing are around the areas which are on the slide, about customer onboarding and invoicing, cash application, logistics management, invoice processing, and payment processing. And we are also looking at a holistic packaged service offering such as procure to pay. The whole effort is to make these services as much as possible in a very packaged manner, along with licenses, along with services, which we are working with our product teams, our OEM vendors and technology providers to make it available to you, so that the selling effort for you to the end customer is absolutely minimal and seamless. We will soon come up with more details about it. Stay tuned. Moving on to my last set of service offering, and I'm very happy and excited to talk about it today. It's a very recent phenomena, and you may be already aware about it, that we have acquired a company called CloudLogic in US, which is having a very rich competency in cloud services. As you see, they have completed more than 20 years of services in the space of solution and consultancy with 2000 plus migration projects, migrated over 1 million workloads, and they're partners with all leading cloud providers such as AWS, Azure, Google, and VMware. What are the services that we are talking about with CloudLogic platform to which we can deliver to you? So there are four parts, or four offerings rather. The first one is cloud enablement, where it is more of an assessment of your customers as is situation. The customer who's thinking about whether to take the cloud journey or not to take. So it's a kind of a consulting service to enable the customer's IT team and business team, and to advise them that whether they should take the cloud journey and how they should take the cloud journey. What are the pitfalls? What are the benefits? What is the ROI? The entire 360 degrees view about their current state of affairs and how they should consider for a cloud journey. So that's the first consulting service, which is cloud enablement. The second is application placement. This is more about doing an assessment for a customer who's now ready to do a migration. So this service is more about assessing what is the readiness of that customer in terms of applications, infrastructure, network, security to take the cloud journey, and building up a plan, a project plan, and a deployment plan for that journey. The third service is the actual migration and transformation, and we will use very, very state-of-the-art tools and processes, which is backed up by our experience of moving more than 1 million workloads to cloud. And last but not the least is optimization. Most of the customers who are using public cloud today is having a complaint or a mind share or mindset that they are spending more. Most of the time it is due to the fact that they are probably not using the cloud optimally. And that is where the expertise of CloudLogic and Ingram Micro will come handy in giving a short-term optimization service so that the customer can see which all areas they can optimize the cost or tweak the usage so that they optimize their performance. All these services will come with a very standard tools and processes which were developed by CloudLogic, as well as the standard tools which are available from the leading public cloud providers. We are very happy that we will be able to use this tremendous capability from CloudLogic, and we'll be able to offer these services to you very soon. And that's all from my side. I hope you have got a glimpse of what Ingram Micro services we are talking about, and we will be very happy to see you working very closely with us in your journey in winning the customer and providing the best solutions and services to you, your customers. Thank you very much.